about history. And listen to the fans. Swerve Strickland, Hangman Adam Page in no man's land.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So, after all what happened to start this thing for Swerve and Hangman at this match, I went over in the last couple of videos where Hangman actually came out late. When it was time for him to make his entrance for this blood and guts match, he didn't make it on time, and the reason why is because he took a cheap shot on Swerve to get Swerve isolated from the match and get him isolated from the cage so that he could tee off on him and stuff like that. But ironically, Swerve is actually saved here by Matthew Jackson, who threatened to fire him if he didn't get in the ring. So while Page was in there, Page is still not on the same accord with Kazuchika Okada. Them two looked at each other. Okada actually shoved them. So that's going to be interesting as well going forward to see how those two are interacting as well. So at one point in the match, after Swerve was working over some elite members, Swerve and the Page were the only men standing in their respective ring position, and boy oh boy did the fans appreciate this. This is why I said what I said before. I don't care who disagrees. The best rivalry in AEW history. Like, I know some people will even put in, they will go as deep as to say Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida, who faced off tonight, is a big rivalry of all time in AEW. In my opinion, though, I think it's Hangman and Swerve. I think Hangman and Swerve has the lead in the best AEW rivalry in history, in the short history of AEW, 5-year history of AEW, man. I think they got the best because it actually feels personal every time they go against each other. And look at how much Page wants a piece of Swerve, bro. You know what I mean? And so the crowd was saying, holy shit, while these two were in the ring. And they slowly came and threw some punches at each other, and Page had to use a barbed wire on Swerve, but he blocked it. And then we went towards the rest of the match. But then Swerve ended up with a staple gun and tried to use it on Page, but Nicholas hit Swerve with a low blow from behind. So the Jacksons were really kind of saving Swerve and Hangman throughout this situation, man. Like, that's kind of crazy when you think about it, man. And it was crazy, but Swerve did get his revenge. Swerve actually hit Page with a house call kick, hit it into pitch-in-pitch break. Then we came out, Swerve and Page left the cage through the hole that was open earlier to fall, and they fought to the back. So they were not a part of how this match concluded. We're going to go over that in the next couple of videos because we're going to move our attention to Jack Perry and Darby Allin, man. But what do you guys think about this? And here's the thing about this rivalry between Swerve and Page. They're not going to face each other at All In. So what I'm thinking here is after All In, I think they're still doing All Out the week after that. They could potentially do Swerve versus Hangman the following week, but I would actually not do that match at All Out. I would give this rivalry some more time and stretch it all the way out to full gear and had the title set up then, and then you get the title to Hangman. I think that's how I would do it. That's how I would end this little beef right here. And they're going to always go on and off, while Swerve and Hangman are still in AEW. But I just think, I think in order for you to really gain that momentum with this rivalry, I think you got to give it to Hangman at some point. Because, Swerve would have had it long enough too anyways, because he would have had it from Dynasty in April all the way to November for a year. I think that's a nice little long run for Swerve to have the title. So that's how I'll book it. But let me know in the comment section if y'all agree the same way, man. We'll see what happens, man, in this situation. I might not be able to cover AEW the next couple of weeks because of the Olympics, man. So I will be watching when I have time, and I'll come back mid-April. We'll be a couple of weeks away from All In, and at that point, I'll go over how everything's going between these two. But go on ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. Afternoons Delight.